touch. Neither one thing nor the other. From Zahraddeen Bello. From that far, you've absolutely got to make it yours. Tehran sends it forward. Mexico have tended to play through the midfield, but they just varied it a little bit there. Nigeria coped pretty well. Here's Bello. Bello. He's given that away. No offside! Well, Isaac combined there with Bello. It's the furthest forward that we've seen Bello. And it needed a very good save from Raul Godinho. Granados. Turn. So now the teams. It's a symbol of peace. That's the same 11 from start to finish, as did so well against Mexico. A little bit too much of that, but Bello can start Nigeria moving in the right direction once more. Here's Idol. Well, I heard that the medical team of Sweden were... That stood up by Suljic, Salatros with the header. Berisha just plants his body but then stumbles. Nothing wrong with that challenge, says the referee. With the ball forward, but what a volley from Isaac. Berisha. For Nigeria. Somebody needs to just get their foot on the ball and be able to play much further part. Engvall dispossessed. Engvall brings in his captain. Into Engvall. Oh, he just lost his balance at the key moment. Oh, Bello brought it away. Wasn't a very good... Can use the ball. Engvall's done well. Berisha, Salatros, who delivers such a good cross. Push there, and that's why Bello collided with his goalkeeper Alampasu. There's the shove from Berisha. Well, here's Bello. Unwakali will take over. Iheanacho, the shot dragged back from Engvall. The referee did everything handling from the goalkeeper. Went quite direct there. Berisha takes over. And still Berisha. Initial effort. Engvall's underneath it. He's been looking really quite weary recently. Out to Anderson. That was an intelligent header to Salatros. Anderson's gone into the middle. His players are certainly looking for a winner. Here's Bello, very calm at the back. Sweden at their first under-17 World Cup. Lipovac, was he held back there? Let's a little look at the referee. Again, play on is the decision. Well, that is the danger, isn't it, when you push forward. Here it goes again from one end to the other. Strandberg. Well, he's forced a corner. Calmly worked out of defence by Bello. Total 3 for Sweden and 3...
One of the big upsets when they goals in this one. Stunning scoreline, 6-1 in that group game against Mexico. Now the break could be on. It's too far in front of Acosta in the end. Abubakar and Uzohum, both keepers among. Winners in 1985, again in 1993 and 2007. Kilo's ball, and another chance to cross. Couldn't find a teammate to manoeuvre. Benitez. Surrounded by white shirts, one back well by Ospitaletti. Acosta's ball in. May go from a couple of yards out. Acosta in the middle.
Orange African under-20s. So we'll be back with full coverage of the second half in about 10 minutes. Don't go too far. Thank you.
Welcome to the second match of day 2 of the Super 6 pre-season tournament. This is between the Nigerian champions Kano Pillars and Flying Eagles coming onto the pitch. The Flying Eagles considerably, and good ball played forward now. Kano Pillars with a chance to drive in a shot here. He dallied a lot. First 45 minutes here. It's Kano Pillars 1. Made sure he got in that challenge and played the ball off for the Flying Eagle, and it's Kano Pillars now with an opportunity, but that was saved his team from the consequence.
actually playing against the Nigerian champions, remember? But these youngsters don't seem to be respecters of any names, because the way they've held pillars, the way they've dazzled in this game.
That's a chance there. He beats his man neatly, but he cannot get past the second, and eventually...
It was no problem for Ojo Olorunleke in the end. Lawal
voted the... Olorunleke Ojo had a swell time in between the stakes. And let's not forget, of course, that the injured Prince Omego, who was stretchered. Enyimba Alfaba up against the green Enyimba in white.
Perhaps a tight too late as that
Career.
and Naholo had no problems at all picking it up.
That's disappointing effort. Phil Conquo, he really had some space there to strike a better shot, but couldn't take hold of that situation. Earlier we were talking about the departure of Edward. He might have got a touch on the player, but certainly no free kick awarded. The Flying Eagles still in control, and is cut out eventually. It's been a game of chances. The Flying Eagles substitutes, I beg your pardon, since 2011. For 4 straight years, will leave the shores of Nigeria immediately. And Enyimba tried to hit back immediately.
Was at fault there. Let's take another look at it.
Well, I think it was for the Flying Eagles.
Indeed, substitute.
The sacred grass of this on a warm afternoon. And his teammate. Bright start here for the Black Satellites. And that's going to be and it's a goal kick taken quickly by Nigeria over to Zahraddeen as they get their first touch of the ball. Side tries to get his cross in. Is that a penalty? The referee says no. Don't think that there was. Pass free kick finds a Nigerian defender, Fiani, and that's a smart play. And throw, he was quite fortunate on that occasion. Ball away like that, couldn't use both hands, but the following corner comes in. Good header, but it's kicked away very comfortably by the centre-back Zahraddeen. In the wind. Here in Dakar, at the Leopold Sédar Senghor Stadium. In that midfield, Ghana launch another attack, but that's not going anywhere. As probably as coach Manu Garba would have liked to clear this, and the high ball over the top. Good, wonderful cross indeed. And centre-back Zahraddeen doing very well to get in the way. And heads. Excellent skills. Oh, Kasim nearly got his shot through. Blocked by the central defenders. Fiani in the midfield there, and Zahraddeen has been outstanding tonight. Where they lost in the final against the today, which means 6 p.m. local. Two of the best teams in the African continent coming up.